Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades, we do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video, we're going to be looking at MMAT and also MMTLP with a new legal approval for George Papadakis, which is good initial news. We're also going to be looking at asking the question, will the new Vice President of America help and take action in the MMTLP fiasco, where he did sign that letter, so stay tuned for details of that. And we're also going to be looking at TSLA Tesla, which is officially hit over $300 earlier today, and we're going to be looking at SMCI, which also has got a huge date coming next week. So before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the market. So first of all, headline from Bloomberg, we can see that US stocks are drawing the biggest inflow since June on the day of Trump's win. So the markets have been very, very bullish. And from Reuters, here we can see that the S&P 500 futures crossed the 600,000 mark as equities are riding higher due to the Trump victory, and many stocks have been doing exceptionally well. And in other good news, the Fed cut interest rates by 25 basis points. So the Fed also, however, stays the risk to, and the goals remain roughly in balance. So in other words, everything is finely tuned right now in terms of going forward and inflation. And a special congratulations to Senator-elect Chris Rose, who is now being elected. He's now a congressperson, and hopefully he will be one of the people who can also support us in the MMTLP fiasco. Let's start by having a look at ticker symbol SMCI, Supermicro Computer. This is a stock that has been featured recently on the channel. If we have a look at the chart, we know it at one point was trading close to $120, and just recently it went down very, very close to $22. There are signs of a reversal now, and I think currently trading around about $24 at time of editing. But if we look at a key date I'd like to share with you in terms of SMCI, and that is November the 16th. They have to submit a plan to the NASDAQ in order to remain compliant. Once they do that, I do expect a significant bounce. And if we go back to the chart, once that news is confirmed and it is official, I think it should hit easily $30. However, if there is bad news, then it could head back down towards $20. So again, it's one of those risk versus rewards stocks, which is purely a little bit speculative unless you have inside information. So let's move on now to have a look at TSLA Tesla. So if we look at the chart for Tesla at time of editing, we can see it has now crossed the $300 mark, currently trading at $309.66 and up 4.29%. So congratulations to everybody who held on to Tesla. But if we have a look at the market cap for the top 10 stocks, we can see here Tesla has come in at number 10 and currently with a market cap of $991 million. So we're $9 more million to go, and then it becomes $1 trillion company. So let's have a look at the key matrix with regard to Tesla. We can see a revenue and cash flow here. We can see it did bottom out in 2023, and in 2024 we are seeing an upward trend. So we also look at the valuation of the stock price. Again, significant growth here in the stock price from 2024 in the later stages, and overall 45x, which is a great return for people who have held. Total delivery is also growing, and energy and storage, where they are well ahead. And special shout out here to PEGY, who's tagged in Fred Lambert, who posted on September the 5th 2024, I sold all my Tesla shares, here's why. So if anybody is looking for advice, go ahead and check out Fred Lambert. Let's have a look at the post from George Papadakis, and what he stated earlier. It is official, the special counsel to the trustee Lobato are now approved onto the board. So let's have a look at the details of what he stated. First of all, it is hereby ordered that the employment of Robinson, Sharp, Sullivan and Brust be hereby approved. So that is also from the attorney for the trustee. And the other good news here is with regard to West Christian, and it states here, it is hereby ordered that the employment of the law firms Christian Attar will be hereby approved. So again, good news there initially for George, because that is what he wanted. So a response here from Whiskier in terms of George's position on MMTLP TRCH and MMAT, and what he stated here is under George's leadership, which ended October 2023. At that time they were looked at an approval approximately $3.7 million in interest-free unsecured loans, total shareholder equity $93 million, common shares outstanding just in excess of 490 million, deals with large autonomous OEM and global consumer electronic companies, but after that the company seems to have been wiped out in 8 months, so that's not gone well after that. So if we have a look at Biometa here, who's tagged in Tim Houston, who actually visited the metamaterials factory in Dartmouth October 2023, and what Biometa has stated is, Tim Houston, you actually visited this factory over a year ago and watched the cutting edge work, so this has now disappeared under your watch. So are you working against fraud in the markets, or are you working with them? So again, strong statement there from Biometa. So we have a look at another post here from Positive and Negative, who this time has tagged in Hester Pearce and the SEC and stated, if you want to fix this, 2 days of trading, position close only December the 9th to December the 12th 2024, and that will be 2 years till the U3 halt comes to an end. And I think those are certainly appropriate days to choose. And finally, let's have a look at that. A reminder of this letter, September the 26th 2023, signed by Mike Crapo and also signed by JD Vance. So JD Vance, US Senator, who is now the Vice President. And if we get see a post here from Gold Jacket, who stated, after this morning, when the new president and new vice president are now in place, I have never felt more confident that we will get a satisfying resolution than I do now, and I am now the most optimistic I've been. I truly feel that, in his opinion, things will move much quicker once Trump gets into office, which he has now got into office. And I think, remember, Donald Trump also stated some important points about the SEC chair Gary Gensler, so let's see if that also happens, because I think he has a lot to answer for in terms of what has happened. And finally, thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.